January 6, 4 years ago, was a dark, dark day for America. That was the day that Donald Trump zealots attacked the U.S. Capitol, storming through broken windows and doors and assaulted brave law enforcement officers. It was a violent, violent attack spawned by Trump, one that even featured a makeshift gallows on the Capitol grounds that MAGATs said was waiting for Vice President Mike Pence, who refused Trump's request to hand the presidency over to him. Today, exactly 4 years later, Trump's election victory was peacefully certified, and that was done by Vice President Kamala Harris, who Trump defeated on November 5th. So today, too, was a dark day for America, not because of a violent attempt at insurrection, because she did her job as required by the Constitution, the very document Trump is determined to overturn. Even now, Trump and his cronies continue to downplay the seriousness of that assault on the Capitol 4 years ago. They're trying to rewrite history and pretend that what happened then was simply a bunch of tourists taking a walk through the Capitol. Never mind the deaths and injuries that resulted from that violent day, when law enforcement officers were beaten, dragged, knocked unconscious, with some eventually perishing because of what happened. But to hear them tell it, January 6, 2021 was simply a peaceful demonstration and exercise of free speech that got out of hand. Don't believe what you saw with your own eyes, we are told. That cannot stand. Our children and grandchildren who did not witness those awful events must know the truth, because to deny it is to invite such chaos once again. In just a few days, in fact, on Martin Luther King Day, the racist Donald J. Trump will be inaugurated as president. Unless Trump intervenes, the nation's flags will remain at half-mast in honor of former President Jimmy Carter, who just passed away. For many Americans, that will be entirely appropriate because of the continued threat that Trump and his backers pose to our country. It's because of this threat that we launched our Lean to the Left blog in 2017 and then our podcast. And it's why we published our book, Hijacked Nation, Donald Trump's Attack on America's Greatness. These efforts will continue as long as Donald Trump remains a threat to our democracy. Here's how you can help. Buy the book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. It's only $11. Sign up for our podcast at leantotheleft.net/podcast and become a paid subscriber to our Substack channel. Help us continue this fight. As President Biden wrote today, we should never forget it is our democracy that makes everything possible. Our freedoms, our rights, our liberties, our dreams. And that it falls to every generation of Americans to defend and protect it. Thank you.